Welcome Panther News. I'm your host, Emma Walker.
And I'm Killian Netherton.
Last week, the Lufkin School Board approved next year's calendar. The year will start on August 8th, and an additional break is being added. Students will have a week-long break fall in October. District Administrator Shelley Slayton stops by our classroom to talk to us about the change.
Well, I would say unanimously from all the different grade levels, the discussion about the long amount of days from August, from the beginning of the school all the way to Thanksgiving, that's a lot of substantial learning that happens during that time, and there is some student and teacher fatigue both during that time of the year. And so I think it was just a lot of conversation about, could we incorporate a fall break? What would that look like? How would we do that? And looking at what other districts were doing that have already followed that trend. We wanted to plan ahead, so we wanted to get the calendar out as early as possible. That's why we chose to go ahead and move forward in January, so that our community and parents and students and teachers and all of us, all stakeholders involved, have that information now. And so I think just the being proactive in planning and looking ahead will help all of us that are parents deal with that calendar. The rationale behind those planning days was that our primary and elementary teachers have a very small amount of time each day dedicated to planning, and we all know that the more we plan and prepare for students, the better we can teach them. And so that was a request from the teachers, a planning day each 9 weeks to catch up with grading, synthesize, analyze, prepare our lesson plans, and in addition to all the trainings that are required by the state, we'll be able to use that time to help our teachers feel as prepared as we can to teach our students.
The district looked at 40 different school district calendars when making this change. You can see the entire calendar on the Lufkin ISD website.
At that same board meeting, students from across the district were honored for their artwork. These students' art will be displayed at the Houston Rodeo and seen by thousands of visitors over the next 2 months. We talked to the winner of the whole competition, Tamira Garrett.
How exciting is it to show your artwork in the rodeo?
I guess it's pretty exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, I'm a little excited. I'm going to be attending the show too.
What's your favorite show?
I would have to say Criminal Minds. It's kind of fun and interesting to watch, and I like to watch it for background noise.
Now let's go back to Emma for a look at some Panther sports action.
Our Panther sports team are busy with a lot of athletes working hard right now. Let's start with basketball. The state-ranked Pack is a perfect 4-0 in district, picking up with wins over Nacogdoches and Huntsville since Friday. The boys have a 2-game lead in the district standing and will take on Porter Friday and then hit the road Tuesday again against Dayton. The Lady Pack picked up a solid win over Nac and Huntsville. The past week as well, the ladies are 4-2 in district action. The girls play at Porter on Friday, then have teacher appreciation next Tuesday. Some Panther swimmers are moving on to regionals after competing at district last week. Congrats to Sam Nairmore and Dawson Garrison for their individual performances, plus the 3 women's relay qualifications.
Congrats to those students. Now let's hear from Christian Rodriguez with our weather update.
Thanks, Killian. You're going to want to keep your jackets ready the next few days. We'll wake up to near freezing temperatures heading into the weekend. It'll be a rainy weekend, so maybe plan to do something indoors, like stream a movie or catch up on homework. Those rainy chances will continue into next week.
Finally, this week, we want to honor several LHS teachers for new programs they are teaching this year. This year, the Lufkin Education Foundation handed out over $61,000 in grants. They were Mrs. Youngman with Seeing Science Through a Different Lens, Ms. Perkins and Ms. Stover with Water You Doing, and Mr. Shepard with Saving Lives.
Yes, I applied for a grant from the Lufkin Education Foundation, and we purchased 2 Enviroscape models that model watersheds, wetlands, and water reclamation. water treatment plants.
By getting this training mannequin, which is what the Education Foundation grant paid for, we have that simulated 185-pound person that we can now save. Once they get them out of the situation, the dangerous situation, then they can start administering first aid as they're trained to do. Secure the situation, secure the scene, then start administering first aid. They can actually start practicing with real tourniquets, real bandages, trying to bandage broken legs, stopping gunshot wounds, whatever the wound may be in this scenario. And they can do that now, and we don't have to worry about possibly injuring a real person while doing it.
That does it for the Panther News this week. Panther News is a production of the Lufkin Audio Classes. Make sure you like our video AV Production YouTube page. Make it a great day in Panther News.